Hello world, hello South Africa. Beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon here at Swart in the west of Centurion. So I've got my good friend who's decided to come join me this afternoon. We are essentially going through handgun fundamentals, drills, anything from your stance, trigger controls. Obviously, I'm just gonna point that way so I don't flag anyone. So we worked on the stance, the grip, and then acquiring your sight, okay, and then making sure that you have that nice smooth trigger squeeze, all right, and getting that reset over there, okay. So it is indeed safe, as you can see. I'm going to reholster. When we started doing live firing, that was his first shot there. The one thing I like is that he doesn't anticipate, he doesn't all his shots, and then that was his second shot. It's getting closer, and as I was demonstrating using his SIG, that's where I ended up. Then we moved over to a different target because I wanted to show him transitioning, and then that was the two that I hit. And then over to my other side here, we've also got a target where I was probably at about 10, maybe 12 meters. I shot that one there, and then I realized that I was not on target, and then I decided to fix something. And then obviously after fixing that, I double tapped and I got those two just like that. With that, we're going to be pausing the video. We'll come and show you other cool things, different tactics as how you can get better as a shooter. Remember, the one thing is that firearms are not necessarily about killing people. We do this purely for sport activities. As you can see, I've got an IPSC rig, okay, Springfield XD Elite that you saw in my previous video. I've got a Romeo 1 optic as a fly, and then we've got a shot timer and those two lights that we need for a nice day at the range. With that, I'm gonna pause and then we'll roll the rest of the video once we've put everything together. Okay, so the next drill is going to be pretty simple. What I'll do is I will do like a Mozambican drill, followed by the bell drill. So Mozambique drill is two shots, center mass, and then one in the head, and then I will dump 6 shots using the same target, and then my friend will then go and carry on with this. The mod drill, so 2 center mass and then 1 in the head. I didn't use my timer there, but as you can see, I've got just on the edge there, so that's probably an alpha, so, and definitely an alpha over there. So that was, I'll have to check the time there, but it was definitely quick enough. What I'll do is that my cameraman is going to step back, and then I'm going to swiftly walk with him and then load 6 and then do what we call a bell drill. So as fast as I can at about 5 meters, and yeah, I'll actually put a timer on this time around. Just a couple. I'm happy about the time. That's 2.2. And I'm happy with that. Okay. So what I was doing there is pretty simple. 2 shots, make change, 2 shots, make change, 2 shots. The first one was a bit slow because I needed to acquire my target and be confident. The second one improved, as well as the third one there. So this is very important in competition because you want to make sure that you can get to the make changes as fast as you can. The first one that I did, I realized that my mag cracked a little bit, so I had to break my grip. In the previous video, I did show you that I had to replace the backside to a small one or number one. That's essentially that. So I needed to think quickly about that, then have a recovery plan. So what I did, I started breaking my grip, and then that's when I started going faster again. So with competition, and sometimes you have to start from a different position instead of just standing or even raising your hand. So for instance, I've got my piece over here indexed and magazine in a way that I prefer. And then when the buzzer goes, I'm going to take my firearm, strong hand, load, red, run towards the target, hit the steel plate, and then finish off with the paper target over there. Okay. It was about 740. Definitely a hit. I thought about whether I should stop or not, shoot on the walk, and I decided to slow down. And then obviously the heart was pumping at the moment, and then I was able to get everything in an alpha zone. So it's very important that you practice different techniques, different loading positions, different starting positions, especially if you think about a defensive scenario where you're sitting and then trouble happens. You don't necessarily always, for instance, you don't always wear your competition rig, so you've got to be able to work from a holster. You've got to be able to work from a holster, or even if you one of those old school, from the holster there. So yeah, it has been a great day indeed, and thanks for staying with us until this period. And then as you can see, once more, it's always about the fundamentals. It's always about getting to understand your firearm, getting to be familiar with the aspects, grip, stance, and you keep dry firing at home. Spend time dry firing at home. That way you get competent. That way you get more used to your firearm. Shouldn't matter whether you get a Glock, a CZ, a 6 Hour, a Springfield, a Taurus, a Makarov. Fundamentals are fundamentals. With that, Beystor Makoala Training Academy, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.